Hey guys, I'm Jared Wellman. I'm an instructor at the Bernardo Free Academy. I'm here again with Matt, and today we're going to do some lasso guard passing. So I did another video that I have some really basic lasso guard stuff, just how to play the leg lasso against a kneeling opponent. I'll put that right here if you want to check it out. But today we're going to look at how do I undo that, right? I need to know how to play both sides of the game. If somebody's playing lasso guard against me, how do I pass it? Top and bottom game. So let's look at this real quick. So Matt's going to put me in lasso guard. Let's start like in closed guard. He gets his grips, he puts his feet on hips, comes back a little bit, and gets this lasso in. Two things I really want to think about. If I'm this far, he just made about 4 or 5 moves and got way ahead of me. But if we relax for a second, imagine playing chess. And if Matt got to move 5 or 6 times to my 1 time, he's obviously going to beat me. So if we come back a little bit, the first thing, before I even think about passing, I don't want to let him get all the way to lasso guard and then try to undo all that. When he starts here, gets his grips, and he starts back away, and right about here, freeze. He already got grips, opened his guard, and backed up. I know this leg is coming over, so go ahead and put that last one right there, boom. And look how I didn't move. Now bring that leg back out. I know that when he goes there, I'm going to pull the shoulder back and up, try to drive that in, and look how it makes it much harder. He's still working a lasso, but it's much more shallow. My hand here can now circle out. And this sometimes is enough to make it so it's hard for him to get where he wants to go. And now I can start making some changes, right? Come on, that's too easy now. Come on. So let's do this one more time, a little slower, and I'll show you what I mean. It's preventative. I feel this happening. My shoulder's up and back. I'm already gripping here. My other hand might grip the knee. I change my angle. So if he tries to sweep me now, look, I can bring up my foot and have a combat base. I even sometimes like putting my foot right here because I can break the grip and now I have control. Or if I want, if he keeps this grip here, I can start thinking about changing here. So now if he starts moving me, my angle is different and I can start threading through and passing. So this preventative idea, don't sit here, watch him open the guard, turn on his side, bring the leg lasso, and then say, okay, he's done 3 or 4 things, I should probably respond. When I see him going for that leg, my shoulder is back and up, and I'm turning to get my hand out, denying that deep leg lasso. So that's your first basic concept, but let's be honest. If somebody's a really good lasso player and they get all the way into lasso guard, it's hard to back at it. So go ahead all the way through. He opens, comes here deep. So this leg lasso is very annoying. This foot on the hip is going to affect my posture and certainly has control of both my hands. First thing I want to think about is if he's trying to sweep me, I can use this hand and make a fist here. And even if I'm just gripping on the belt or pushing, go ahead and sweep. It's much harder because my fist is stopping him from moving. If I'm here and he pushes me, right, I go. So even if he brings that foot out wide, look how it makes it much harder. Not impossible, but there may be a moment if I'm in really deep, just by putting my weight here, I can slow it down. But now look, I'm going to grip here. He's got my hand, I've got his. Next thing I want to do is break this grip. This is very annoying to my shoulder. So I get this grip and pull it tight, and my hand, I was here, I'm going to circle. Look how I'm using my thumb underneath, and I'm going to break this grip and push to him. Once I'm here, look, I now have a free hand, okay? So once I'm here, I can start doing things. What I want to think about is this hand coming to the knee. Pushing down heavy here. Once I'm here, I'm going to grip this. I'm going to circle my knees out, pulling him to me, and walking myself until my hips are past his knees. Pull up. Once I feel that, I go in tight, and I push back. Using the collar, using the leg. As I turn, here I am, side control. So one more time, and there's a bunch of ways to do this. Can he regrip? Can he move? Can he adjust? Yes, and of course, I'll adjust too. But I don't want him doing 5 moves and me doing 1. If he does 3 or 4, I do 3 or 4. And I want to kind of keep even with him or even get ahead. That's just normal jiu-jitsu. So it comes to leg lasso, I'm in trouble. Pause here if I need to, or if I can, get my cross grip on this, okay? Once I'm here, this grip stops him from moving me around a lot. It's actually really hard for him to move, and especially if I grip the pants, right? So go ahead and sweep me. It's hard because I have control. Not possible, but I'm slowly undoing what he just did. But now I really want to break this grip. Now sweep me. much, much harder. I have much more control. I can even keep that arm on the chest as I drop the shoulder. From here, if I start driving in and he brings his head away, right, I don't want that. So I'm going from here, updating to pull him in. This hand, here, heavy. So now I drive my forehead in. Go ahead, move. It's hard. Look, I'm clear. My leg here, even if he's locked in, my shoulder pressure, heavy. Now, as I'm stepping over, I'm punching that bottom hand away. Heavy pressure into Matt. I walk, walk, walk. Hip comes in tight. I push back. Makes Matt flat on his back. He's going to start framing as I come up with side control, and that's okay because I've already beaten the legs. Let's show one more angle. Here's the other thing. Let's say I start trying to pass, and Matt backs out and makes space. I may disengage and reset. So don't always chase a pass. If I undo his guard, he backs out. Sometimes it's better reset than try to do a kind of a poor chasing of that pass. One more time, we're here. He goes to the leg lasso. Boom. If I can, I'm early up like this, but he gets it deep, already like this. Maybe make a grip, maybe punch here, but don't get that sweep. Try to think of even bringing this arm over right away. As I'm here, break that grip, and I'm here. Grip the leg, heavy shoulder pressure. Now I'm much safer. As I'm dropping here, update to this collar. Look, I'm dropping all my weight onto his legs, walking my feet out. Once I'm here, that space between me and his hip, I'm going to push into, push back, and turn up. That way I can complete my pass. So, just a pass for beating that leg lasso guard that's very annoying. Try it out. Hope it works.